Hey, hey, good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's Thursday. So, yeah, what a beautiful day in the cold neighborhood. It's a little chilly, but I've been running, so yeah, I guess you can't really see that. But anyway, hey Felicita, how are you? Hey Miss Linda, good morning, ladies. Nice to see y'all. If you guys can see this thing on my tooth, maybe you can't, but now that I pointed it out, everyone's like, what is that? Anyway, it's this thing I do like Invisalign to kind of make my teeth like move, because that's what Invisalign is for. And I had this new thing put on recently, and so it's there. Today's the first day I've noticed it. Maybe it's been there all week, but anyway, it's somehow standing out to me, so I thought I better make a statement about it. But welcome to Morning Musings with Lauryn. I am Lauryn, and actually, if you're listening to this on podcast, you don't see that, but just know that that's what's going on. But anyway, yeah, so how's everyone today? Hope you're doing well. Let's get after the morning musing, and really, it's a really simple one. It's one that's kind of really just like the end all be all almost. It's don't believe everything you think, right? This is the picture I was going to post, and I like that it's just like kind of, open space and sky. But I like the one that I posted because it just gives some examples of some things that we find ourselves thinking. So what I'd like for us to do is get into the habit of retraining our brain and stopping with the negative talk and with the negative things. Now, and so in the meme, it says, oh, you're lazy. You don't deserve any help. This is it now. Like there's no going back. This is the best you can do. You don't try hard enough. It's your own fault. So no, let's just know with all these negative thoughts that somehow maybe someone else has told us these things in the past and we've just adopted that for our own persona, our own identity. And that's where we're wrong. So maybe you may be saying, okay, Lauryn, so what? How do I get over that? How do I change that? How do I retrain my brain? Well, guess what? I'm going to give you an idea. So a couple of things help with that, but one of them that I love is this practice. There's two things. So I said one, but there's two. So is the practice of gratitude in the morning. What are some things that you're grateful for? Writing those things down so that you can start your day with a fresh mind. It's like, hey, listen, I'm grateful for this. And maybe the next thought is, and therefore I am a good person, if that's one of the things that you're putting down. Maybe there's some things that you do for other people in your life. And so that you're not lazy, right? So you can start looking for things whenever that negative thought comes into your mind. One of the tips that you can do is to find something that's counter to that. If you're telling yourself, oh, you're lazy, then say to yourself, well, but I did this, and I did this. Okay, so I'm not lazy. That's not the thing. Now, maybe there's something that you don't want to do that you're putting off, and you're telling yourself, oh, yeah, I guess I'm really lazy. No, you're not. You're not lazy. So let's kind of try that tip for that idea. So let's look at one of these other ones. You don't try hard enough. Now, this one I really like because particularly in the area of weight loss, we have tried before and failed and tried and failed. And by failed, failure is often defined in this space as I've gained the weight back. And we don't feel bad. We feel bad because we've gained the weight back, so we don't want to try again. So this one, you don't try hard enough, may come up in your head. You're not good enough. You can't do it. You're a failure. You're none of those things. You're absolutely none of those things. And so a way to kind of start moving past that is to have what we call non-scale victories. What are some things that you are doing that's helping you get to your goal? Like, are you drinking your water? Are you being intentional about going to bed at a reasonable hour so that you can get 7-8 hours of sleep? Maybe you need 6.5. 7 to 8 is generally the case for women and men. So somewhere in there, we all need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Maybe you need more, maybe you need less, maybe you've trained your body less or more. Again, I'm just kind of talking generally speaking. So hear my heart on that. So let's have a non-scale victory. Let's look at, all right, hey, listen, Because sleep, why do I say sleep? Because sleep is going to help you with your weight loss. Because it's going to help your brain relax. It's going to help you process things better. It's going to help you make more decisions. And it's going to help you not feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry, I've got to grab this sugary thing. Because it's going to be rested. So to the extent that we can start practicing little things along the way, then that's going to start building your confidence so that when you are ready to make the leap to actually go hard after losing the weight that you've been carrying around, that you've been wanting to do, you have built some confidence. You have retrained yourself that you are worthy and that you can do hard things. So that's what my hope is for you. That's what my desire is for you. Those are a couple of ways that you can retrain your brain. Start to retrain your brain. And don't believe everything you say. And here's another one. Here's another one that I like. Who has told you these things? Like, for example, let's say someone is not speaking to you. Or someone doesn't return your text. No, do you guys know Mel Robbins? I've talked about her before. She talked about this, particularly this one, about returning the text. Let's say they don't call you back. They don't return, because who talks anymore on the phone? Occasionally we do. Don't return your text. Don't return your phone call. Don't wave at you in the road. Any of these kinds of things. And you automatically, I think, many people automatically say, well, what's wrong with them? Well, they didn't even speak to me, or da-da-da-da. It's like, we don't know what's going on in their world, y'all. So let's give some grace. Let's not think that just because someone didn't react or respond in a way that we wanted to, it's us. Because it's not. And if it is, has someone said that to you? Has someone said, hey, listen, I'm not talking to you anymore because da-da-da-da. Or I'm not speaking to you, or I'm not returning your text because da-da-da-da-da. If they haven't said those things to you, you're making it up in your head. Okay? So don't do that. Retrain your brain. Just say, you know what? They've maybe got some stuff going on, and maybe you have all of a sudden become a trigger for them. You don't know, because no one has said anything. So just move on. Don't let that negativity rest in your body. Release it and move on. Okay? All right, so those are 3 tips for you today. So anyway, that's it for today's Habit of Health Deep Dive Talk. I'm not quite sure how long we've gone today, but I feel like it's been good. Hopefully you have as well. So I want to wish you an amazing day. I want to wish you optimal health as always and bountiful wellness. I will see you tomorrow morning. Friday is Q&A day. So if you have questions about stuff we've talked about this week before, or what's going on with your plan and what you're doing to lose your own weight, what you're doing to retrain your own brain, right? Because mindset is a big thing. Bring those questions tomorrow and we will chat about it. Okay. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for jumping on. Hey, Peruse, nice to see you. Pamela, Ron, Sandra, Lee, Betty, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Miss Samara, Pamela, how are you? Although you changed your picture, I didn't notice that. Okay. Anyway, y'all, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.